Hey everyone, welcome to Cricut Time. If you like this video, subscribe for more project ideas and tutorials on all things Cricut. For today's tutorial, I will be showing you how to make these beautiful Christmas ornaments. They make great gifts and are a huge seller at Christmas time. I have broken this video into two sections. In the first half, I'll show you how to design the ornament in Cricut Design Space. If you're already familiar with how to do this, you can jump ahead to the second half at 3 minutes and 20 seconds, where I'll show you how to apply vinyl on a round ornament so it's nice and smooth. Let's get started in Cricut Design Space. Let's get started by bringing in a circle. The ornament I am making is 4 inches, so let's click on the circle, then in the width section type in 4. This ornament will be clear, so let's just change the color to white. Now I will add in the monogram portion. Click on text, then type in the letter you need. Mine is a T. I want to change the font to something more classic, so I'll use Georgia today. Just resize it and center it on the circle. Now we can add in the name. Shrink it down a bit, and let's change the font. I want something fun and cursive, so I'll use Wishing Leaf for this one. Just resize it and get it centered. I like how long it is, but it's a bit tall. So down at the bottom, click on the lock icon, and now you can stretch and skew it how you like it. It's going to be hard to see this next step with black writing, so we'll just change both of these to a different color. If we zoom in here, you can see that on Teddy's name, there's a little line between each letter. That means that my Cricut will make a cut there. We want to avoid this, so just click on the word, and then down at the bottom, click Weld. Now the line is gone and my machine will cut it out as one cohesive word. Next, I need to cut out part of the T so that I can put the name in without the vinyl overlapping. To do this, we can make an outline of the word using Offset. Just click on the name, and then up at the top, click Offset. You can play around with the slider to determine how much of the T you want to take off. I only want to take off a tiny bit, so I will type in 0.03 inches and then click Apply. As you can see here, it created a new outline layer. We will be using this layer to cut out a section from the T. To make this next part easier to see, let's just hide the pink layer for a minute. You can hide it by clicking on the eyeball for that layer over here on the side. Now that that's out of the way, it's easy to see the section that we want to take out. Click on both the yellow and the black layers, and then down at the bottom click Slice. Now you just have to go through and delete the layers that you don't need. We only need the T, so we can delete all the black layers and the middle section of the T. What's left is a perfect space here for your word to fit in. Let's bring the pink name layer back in. Just click on the eyeball again to see it, and there you go. This design is sliced up and ready to go on to part 2. Making the ornament. To make your own ornaments, you'll just need a few of these clear ornaments, as well as a vinyl that stands out. I picked this super shiny adhesive foil in rose gold for the name, and for the T, I used glossy Cricut white vinyl. These two do need to use different cut settings, so make sure you adjust your machine accordingly. Let's get these weeded and ready to use. I picked up a few of these clear ornaments the other day. Just take the top off, and use a bowl to hold the ornament in place so you can fill it up. I know that polyacrylic glitter ornaments are all the rage right now, but I'm going to show you something a little different. I love the look of a more elegant ornament, so instead, we're going to fill this one up with some shimmery, shredded tinsel. Use a small funnel and fill up your ornament with whatever works for you. Put the top back on, get the name ready by applying some transfer paper. Adhesive foil is pretty easy to tear, so be careful when you're taking off the backing. If any of the letters do start to lift up, just stick them back down with your weeder. Applying vinyl to a round ornament can be a bit tricky. Line your design up loosely on the ornament and stick it down in the middle. If you try to stick down the whole thing at once, you are definitely going to get creases. So instead, push down the middle and you work your way out, pushing little sections down at a time. As you go, the transfer paper is going to lift and fold a bit, but don't worry about that as long as you can see that the vinyl underneath is nice and smooth. Once it's all stuck down, grab your scraper and stick it down more firmly. Then peel off the transfer paper. I actually really like how it looks already, but let's add in the tea. Normally, when you have two different colors on something, you'd want to use the parchment paper method to line them up. But on a round ornament, that would make it far more likely to get little creases, so let's do it this way instead. Take your time lining up the middle section. You can't really see it here, but I'm stabilizing my hands by keeping the bottom of my hands anchored on the table, which gives me more precision. Once the middle is in place, work your way up, sticking down the letter. If you're finding that your transfer paper is folding or bunching up quite a bit, you can just grab your scissors and cut a couple little slits on the sides. This will give you a little bit more flexibility so that you can stick the vinyl down smoothly the rest of the way. Once everything's in place, just pull back the transfer paper, and this ornament is ready to wrap. Thanks for watching, and as you head into this holiday season, I wish you luck on all of your ornaments and projects. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more project ideas and tutorials on all things Cricut.